Hello everyone, welcome to my sanctuary. I am Cristela. With love and light, I will be sending a message from the universe. And today's question of the day is, what does your self-image reflects about you? First of all, what you need to know about me is that my psychic abilities manifest with visions and declarations. They appear on their own, and the cards are just for visual purposes, but of course, they're still a big help to unlock the answers. And I will try my best to read them as possible because they are your cards. This is a general reading, so take in what only resonates. I want you to pick from this tree. I already pre-picked and shuffled them before I lay them out here. Make sure to trust your gut feeling and go choose what draws you in the most. And now before we start, let's ask for a blessing. Divine love and light, please help me receive and understand the messages of the cards clearly. For the highest good of all, I give thanks and gratitude for your guidance and protection. Okay, now to help you choose, this one is a bangle with this design. Look at this intricate design for this bangle. I love this so much. This one is also wonderful to wear also. You can now take a deep breath and choose what pile that will reflect your self-image. Okay, pile 1. This will be your reading. We're just gonna move this. If you chose this bangle, this is gonna be your reading. Okay. I haven't seen your cards, so it's both gonna be a surprise for us. So, what does your self-image reflects about you? According to David Lawrence Preston, there are 3 core beliefs that makes up self-image. First is self-worth, competence, and belonging, and each card represents that. And now I want you to take a deep breath and observe. Maybe there are direct messages to you that I won't be able to pick up. Go and accept and observe your cards clearly. Okay, now let's delve in and analyze your cards. So the first card represents your self-worth. You know, the value you place on yourself, how comfortable you are being you. So you got the card Mintakan. They are longing for home and belonging. They are the original light workers. You see so much potential in you. You know that. You acknowledge that. You think there's so much of you that you would like to share to others, and you want that to you want to use that to influence on others, and you have a difficulty to put yourself into place, and you're always restless, I think, because you want to, like, spread your influence, spread your ideas, help others, influence others with your mindset, with your creativity, with your thoughts. And you really do make a significant difference around the people that you're with. And you are comfortable being you, but you are more comfortable with people accepting you. You like to be recognized, and there's nothing wrong about that. We all deserve the recognition that we can get from our hard work and efforts, and make sure to not lose your light. because you can see your self-worth. You realize that you're important, you are deserving, and nothing is more beautiful than that. Okay, the second card that we have represents your competence. uh, this represents your capacity to achieve your goals, solve the problems, and be able to think for yourself, you know. And you got the card, the initiation. It says rite of passage, crossing the threshold. The way I see it, I mean, you're not incompetent, but you always have the difficulty to make decisions by yourself, and you fear a lot before like diving in. You just to stay on this is it this dark path. This is the uncertainty, and you can't see what's about to be given to you, despite you having that potential. And you're not, I can see that you're not a risk taker. You somehow doubt yourself, even though you think you had that potential, you hold that potential. uh, but I'm saying this to you now. You need to take risk sometimes to be able to see what you deserve, to be able to take it, because life is always a gamble. Nothing is promised in life. You can always, people who deserve it, make sure that they take it no matter what. You really need to overcome that. Okay, the last card represents the sense of belonging, whether you feel accepted and respected by others. So you got the card align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? So despite having that a lot of innate talent, I can see that you're a bit of a difficulty to see that you belong or you feel accepted, or maybe you're beating yourself up. You're in a bubble and you don't want to leave it. You're beating yourself up because you think that you can do more, but that will only burn you out. you know Ask yourself, what needs to be changed? What can I do so that I can freely and effectively channel my creativity without being able to break myself? What can make me come out of my shell? Because all this talent, it's being shackled. You need to release it. But with your sometimes your thinking limits that. And most of the time our fears win. Like, it really says here that you you're longing for a sense of belonging, and that's not bad. No man is an island. We need people to help us, to support us, and that you don't feel as though you belong. I can see that you're beating yourself up, but you don't have to, because you have so much light in you, and you really need to realize that without being able to break yourself. You have to look forward, to look at yourself in the mirror. You need to see yourself image as a whole. You'll be able to see this paradise that you deserve. Okay, now let's ask for more information for the universe before we end this. Okay, I'm not gonna look, and I'll try my best. Ayan. So, who is coming? Oops. Okay. Just put it here. So we had two stickers. It says be patient with yourself. See, you need to be patient. It says adventure. Yes, because you are a Mintakan. Mintakan are creatures from the Orion constellation, and they became Earth dwellers long ago, and then they weren't be able to come back to their home planet. So they are stuck here in Earth. That's why they always feel as an they're always longing for home. However, they are original light workers, and as a light worker, you influence people, and there is a good adventure ahead of you. Okay, if you have these initials, OU, ito, Z, R, G, then this reading is for you. And then we have these messages. It says, oh, always believe. You see? Always believe in yourself. You really have a difficulty to believe in yourself. You know, you always self-doubt when you shouldn't be, because you have all this talent and it should not be gone to waste. I know that sometimes fear can win, but it doesn't have to be. Next is done is better than perfect. Yep, this is a perfect message for you. You know, you just have to risk it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Maybe you are a perfectionist. That's why you're beating yourself up. You know, you just have to take that leap, take that risk, and then you have the white tile. When I see the white tile, I can see that you're gonna have a clear sense of mind soon enough. You know, or maybe a blank slate where you are gonna be able to renew your life. You can choose to renew your life every day, you know, because every day is another day. So yeah, thank you for watching Pile 1. Make sure to subscribe, share, and see you soon. Hello Pile 2. So if you picked this wonderful bangle, this reading is for you. Now we're going to see your cards. Okay. Okay, according to David Lawrence Preston, self-image encompasses 3 core beliefs. Those are self-worth, competence, and belonging, and each card represents that. So I want you to take a look at your cards, observe them, meditate on them, accept them. Maybe there are messages that I won't be able to pick up. After all, this is a general reading. What does it tell you about your self-image? Okay, so now let's delve into your cards. So the first card represents your self-worth, you know, the value that you place on yourself, how comfortable you are being you. So the way you see it is that you're in a cave. It says come out of the cave. Maybe you always keep to yourself. You know, there are so many things that you want to say, but you end up not saying them because you have low self-worth. Maybe you think that your opinions aren't that important, that, you know, whenever you want to say something, it just echoes upon you, and there's this feeling of wanting to be heard. You know, I can sense that you have so many things to say, so many things you want to explore. However, you're just keeping it to yourself because your self-worth isn't enough. There is something holding you back. Maybe you are insecure about things. Maybe you're afraid to leap. you're afraid of the waters, to test the waters. You're afraid to take the risk before making decisions. Well, I need to tell you now that you need to go out of that cave, swim away, because if you always keep to yourself, other people will not take notice of you. They will not understand your worth. Your voices and your thoughts are just always gonna echo in you, and that will give a bad effect on your self-worth. I know that it's really comfortable to stay in your comfort zone and to stay in your bubble, but I can understand that you need to improve your self-worth so that you can have a better self-image and a higher view about yourself. Now we got the next card. This will represent your competence. What is competence? It is the capacity to achieve your goals, to solve your problems, and to think for yourself. And you got the get grounded card. You when you think of solving problems, you are highly empathic, you are highly sensitive. You always consider others before you. That's why maybe you have a difficulty to express yourself, because you always prioritize others rather than yourself, rather than your wants, rather than your needs. That's what something that persecutes you, that shackles you. And you are highly empathic. You feel for others, and that's not a bad thing, actually. That's such a good thing. As an empath myself, we are severely underrated, and actually you are really able to think for yourself because you are able to think for others, and you have that capacity to achieve your goals because you are very connected with nature. The nature supports you, and the universe does support you. I want you to know that. So now we got the third card. This will represent belonging. Whether you feel accepted and respected by others. And you got the card Keepers of the Earth. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So yeah, the way I see it, you really have a hard time because you don't feel like people support you enough with your opinions. That's why you mostly keep to yourself. However, you're deeply empathic, and you care a lot for others. You feel their pain, and sometimes you really think, if I care a lot for others, what about me? Who's gonna care for me? Who's gonna think my opinions are important? Who's gonna think my feelings are important? Who will prioritize me? And then I want you to know that the keepers of the earth are there for you. Okay, you are not alone. Maybe you think that you are alone, but if you only see your self-worth, people will realize that you're worthy, that you're deeply a caring person, and whatever you do, the keepers of the earth will support you in every way because you're competent enough, as long as you're willing to take that risk to test the waters. Okay, so that was wonderful, and now we can ask for more information from the universe if you want. So okay, I'm not looking at it. I'm just gonna see if there's gonna messages that will pop out. See that. Oops, okay. We've got enough. We've got the message achieve. See, you can achieve so much if you're only willing to express yourself and share. Okay. If you have a letter E, maybe it's a word that will influence your day. Maybe it's someone that will guide you and coach you. I have this message to never give up. Maybe because being on a cave for so long, maybe you feel hopeless. There's this message, keep believing, achieve, things like that. It says, I am busy right now. Can I ignore you some other time? The way I see it. Because you always prioritize others, it is now time to prioritize yourself. Sometimes you don't need to be available at all times for others. You don't need to be. We have the last one that says accountant. I don't really see it in a financial way, but I see it that you are being accountable finally of yourself, of what you deserve. And yeah, always choose yourself. Don't be afraid to speak up, because the keepers of the earth are there to stand beside you. Okay, so that was a wonderful card. Okay, pile 2. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe and share. See you next time. Hello, pile 3. Oh, if you pick this last one, this beautiful bangle, then this reading is for you. I haven't seen the cards, so we're gonna both see it for the first time. So, what does your self-image reflects about you? So, according to David Lawrence Preston, self-image encompasses 3 core beliefs. Those are self-worth, competence, and belonging. And each card represents that. So I want you to look at your cards, observe them, accept them, meditate on them. See if there are direct messages that I won't be able to pick up. After all, this is a general reading. And yeah. So now, let's look at your cards. So, the first one will identify your self-worth. What is self-worth? It is the value that you place on yourself and how comfortable you are being you. So, this one is really vindictive. It says, no, I can see that you have low self-worth. You don't really think highly of yourself. I don't know why. When it's not supposed to be. Because I think that you're an amazing person. And you can do so much. With this path, you are meant to have a long journey. But these clouds, these are your thoughts. These negative thoughts are clouding your mind. And you have difficulty being you. I can feel the tingles every time. Maybe you have social anxiety. I can feel it. You're not that you're not that confident, you're not that comfortable. Maybe there's something, maybe you're really insecure about something, but when you don't really have to. However, it is really difficult for you to prevent that thoughts, to put them away, because they are strong. So your second card represents competence, and competence is your capacity to achieve your goals, to solve your problems and to be able to think for yourself. And you got the card in Anna, the grandmother of Jesus. It says, "Stand in the light, laying foundation and divine plan." So Anna, she is someone who works hard behind the scenes, someone who grooms the thinkers, the new generation. And the way I can feel it from this card is that you are very competent. You are used to working alone. You're not really the one who likes to do things with people. Maybe that's why you have social anxiety. You like to keep to yourself. You like being alone, and you're thriving in your aloneness, and you're more effective that way. However, being alone can create these thoughts also. If you only have this positive energy, maybe this will go away. But there isn't enough, and I'm not seeing yet why. We need to ask for more information. Lastly, this card will represent belonging. It is whether you feel accepted and respected by others. You've got the Trust Your Path card. It says, if you knew you would be supported, what would you do? So you don't feel like you're supported because you're so alone always. You think that the best way to do it is being alone. See? Your path. This is also a path. However, your path looks great, actually, but your thoughts aren't. And you don't feel accepted by others because you tend to keep to yourself and you work by yourself. It's wonderful that you're thriving, but that thoughts that you are not supported, you feel like you're an outcast, you're a misfit, that people don't want you, that's not true. And I want you to think of this. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? From this day on, I want you to think that the universe supports you all the way. Everyone supports you even though they aren't, because you are meant to do so much. Like, really, you have a wonderful future ahead of you. I can really feel that, but you are holding yourself back. You need to improve your self-image. And yeah. Now let's ask for more information from the universe. We've got this. It's coming down. Oops. Last one. So many. Oh, that's so many. There's so many. No. There's so many messages. But we're gonna try to be fast. It says here that spontaneity is the best kind of adventure. Yes. That's why you need to trust your path. Okay, you need to explore. Up. The earth laughs in flowers. This means that Mother Earth is in accordance to your plans, and that things will go your way, but you have to trust your path. Another one is adventure. You're really up for an adventure, Now let's see the other messages. Wait, let's see the initials first. If you have a K and a G, if you have an E, if you have D, if you have another K, A, if you have an I, in your name, maybe these are initials, maybe those are words. No. Now we also have Good things take time. Yep. Need to trust your path. Good things take time. Maybe you're impatient. You want fast results, but that doesn't really happen if you want the best. So you need to be calm. I can sense your social anxiety from here. Oh, we have also relaxed. See, maybe you're really a restless soul. You have this anxiety in you when you don't need to. No, miracles happen. Yep, you need to believe that miracles happen. You just need to try. Maybe you aren't trying enough to change your thinking. You need to follow your dreams. Yep, this is your dreams. This is your dreams. If you are just brave enough to take it, and manifest your dreams. I know you're creating wonderful plans, and if you manifest it enough, I'm gonna be able to have it. We have the number 7. Maybe it means heaven. We don't really know. Now we have the black tile. For me, it represents your dark thinking, and that you need to clear your mind. So that was a wonderful reading for you, pile 3. I hope you can take these advices to heart, and make sure to subscribe, and see you again. Bye.